And welcome back to It's Only Justice for All. Oh, Maya's dead. Mr. Maya! Mr. Maya!
Hold your mouth. You're shooting snot on me. There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. Tradition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. So far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. Oh, I got hiccups now.
You're right. Mr. Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys! Hey! Oh, hiccups! Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal!
Mr. Scruffy Detective.
That's... Detective Scruffy Detective.
To you.
Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. And I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now.
No!
Can't you see I'm huffing and puffing?
My badge.
Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think?
Tarnished.
Tarnished, pal. Don't worry. I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. There you go. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm really touched. It's gonna suck my badge. Hey, it's wilting a little. Oh, I'll give it some delicious water, pal. He's peed in my plant. It's okay. I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, water? Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? It's exactly what. It's what Pearls did. Was it Pearls? No, it was Maya.
No, it was Pearls.
It was Pearls? Did you just call the watering can Mister? So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I was fired. I guess that means I'm gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocent all day, right? What? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Takoyaki. And an avocado burger.
Oh, it's just avocado. 3 avocado slices on top of each other.
So you eat 1.5 avocados.
Yes.
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? It's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony, I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? What, is my fly down?
Ooh.
Why would she want to? No, I mean almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. Couldn't figure out from that Couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying the testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that what Edgewater would like us to believe. Or that's what Edgewater would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska Von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? She's dead. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol pal. Who's a pistol pal? I don't have one of those. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... well, she was shot in the shoulders, so she's okay. Still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Who's about to go on a rant?
Well, I'm about to go to somebody that has a rant.
I don't want Old Bag again. He's a terrible character. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No. I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her rip us, Mr. Nick.
Oh, now I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Don't. Please don't. Don't send me there. Ah!
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass!
Take it easy, Gandalf. Miss Oldbag!
Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger! Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again! Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. I want Edgy Boy's heart. I want it all for me. It's all your fault! You awakened the wild beast inside this old bag! Ah!
And she passed out.
Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off of me! This helmet is airtight. No air is getting in, and no air gets out.
And why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Please let me leave.
Okay, fine.
Please.
Come on, face.
Please.
Wow, everyone looks really busy with something or another.
Why do I feel like the guy working on the computer back there is gonna be going through a thing of how to fire Gumshoe?
Oh, we'll see.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around. You gotta be kidding! There's over 100 people on here! Mr. Nick? Is Mr. Uncut really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her?
I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. Okay, time to fire Gumshoe, right? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Very well. Now why do you want to work for our company? Well, that would have to be because I feel I would like to help this company grow.
He must be doing some image training for corporate interviews.
Move into the Hottie Clinic? Well, I could probably go here and then to the Hottie Clinic? Yes.
Never thought I'd come back to this place.
Yes. Are you ready to visit the patient?
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie!
Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hardy. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska Volkama? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, and that thing, the surgery, it went well. You have my gratitude.
Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I stuck up on her real secret light, she would scream really loud. Yes. I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she whipped me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Go back to your room.
She doesn't have a bandage on her.
You're so mean, my frisky frisker. But that's good too. Okay. Yes, some of her IV drops. Yes.
Breaking my immersion. She doesn't have a bandage.
You don't think she has a bandage under her clothes?
I'd probably be. I mean, it's puffy clothes. It'd be comfortable, probably.
Yeah.
But they're breaking my immersion. What hand did she whip with?
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have come here. I want to go out on a date with you.
Okay. I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding. One has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to.
The deal?
Miss Von Karma? You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ungard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you are talking about. Do you have proof I made such a deal?
You're denying it? What's the card?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find Ungard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The end justifies the means.
What are you, a broken record? Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ungard would be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. That's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in the argument. Edgeworth.
Hello? My badge. I've been put in charge of this case, so I can't give you any more help. Any help with regards to clues or evidence.
Sure, you're hard-nosed, totally different from Detective Gumshoe.
And that is why he was fired.
He's got a point. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted. But to go that far?
Huh. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that is why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you.
Witness, that card! Give it to me, hurry! Do you have any idea what you stupidly and inadvertently done? Yes, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time! I don't sound like that.
You do. That card. The card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, right. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin?
Picture card was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it.
Oh, I bow. So who is the Shelly the Killer?
The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them.
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it's a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
Guess that even honorable assassins can exist. Do you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree?
Shelly the Killer, huh?
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
My wife left me. Guess I should just tell him. Maya. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right. Listen. You need to know something. Juan Carita was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Engarde, your own client.
Please, stop! I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction! Received from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Engarde hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please. All I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. How was that for acting?
Yeah, good.
I'm here. Here. Remember the last scene? It's like 2 seconds after that. I guess even kidnappers could be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up. Just like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I found on the floor. I just found with the card on the trick. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
You gotta be careful doing that shaky voice, like you're so angry you're gonna cry.
You're actually gonna cry?
I was about to make myself actually cry, yeah. That's why if you listen closely, you can hear me take a pause real quick. Because it's like, don't you start!
Date, time, location,
Oh, we're on the set of Home Improvement. Got it. Where is he? Where's Tim at? There he is!
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there?
I got a feeling.
Well, I'll worry about that for later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them the sis and maybe get out of here. Look at the side dish. What is this thing?
Saddle dish? It's called
Saddle dish. An antenna, I guess. And this is VCR. Sure, I have a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here?
And what's this? A VHS player?
Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Phooey. Busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. Oh hey! It's a computer! I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch is on this thing, Drat! It was my plan to use this somehow to get out of here.
Get the doggy door!
Locked, of course. So doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole in the bottom of the door, at the bottom of the Z. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'll be able to crawl through here.
Shove yourself through it! You can do it!
It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this? The porn room. That's weird. It's a figurine doing on the sofa in a place like this. I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute!
It's a trophy.
But it's got lots of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Aw, it's not a trophy. I thought it was a trophy from all the animals that are not on guards, in,
Bon Guida's room?
yeah.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. It looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. I bet this could be a clue. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Ah! It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you.
So I'm just gonna take it that the
Yes?
stitches on the front of his face aren't supposed to just make him look like a weird guy. I don't think that's him. I think there's somebody under that.
Think it's in the costume? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Wait, you mean dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Dead?
Captain Jack?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting, I am an assassin. No, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be.
That's what happened. He actually unzipped his head and it was Nick.
I haven't touched you yet.
What?
Mr. Nick?
I'm sitting on the couch. You want to watch TV?
But also some Brady Bunch.
That's what he meant by getting her to relax.
Yeah.
I have ways we can do it.
Yes.
Want to watch TV?
Friends is on.
Oh, I like this one. How I Met Your Father.
Ooh.
So much better than How I Met Your Mother.
Did somebody call for me? Charlie Sheen!
No, 2.5 min's not going your way. I'm
Nah.
sorry, you gotta leave.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with me? Oh, we're just gonna kill your character off. It's fine. Nobody cared about him anyway. Who are you replacing me with? No. A guy from that 70s show. Oh, yes. Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
Hey, why are you here, pal? Okay, goodbye. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
I have too many questions I need to ask. Sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the...
Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah. There's a message here for you.
Message?
It's from my on guard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it says. It has to say. Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel so uneasy all of a sudden? Come in, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
There's not gonna be a killer waiting at your house.
Shu!
No, a killer. Not a cat, a killer.
A killer of a writer, Shu Takumi.
This is terrible. I'm sorry, we have to feed his cat. Not sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess.
Matt's note. Please feed my cat, Shu! My house is just a little ways down from the hotel.
Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat.
Where is the cat?
We should never deny a guest even the most ridiculous request.
Oh, we're going to the hotel lobby. Here, take this.
That was a SpongeBob reference. That was good. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag. If you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of...
She's eating the paper.
Edgy poo.
She's eating the paper. Guys!
No.
Is that her perfume? Pheromone de moi? I smell... Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct its investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Well, Oldbag, you do a great Miles Edgeworth impression. Yours truly.
That man's good at flattery.
Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so. You understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, don't mess it around. You do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
I think she's going to a bathroom, and I don't want to be in there.
Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
You ever seen the elevator from The Shining? That's what the toilet stall's gonna look like. And it's not a bowel movement.
Ooh.
Lust. It's a sinful act.
The liquid substance of lust.
That may be, but, you know, nothing's going to come of it.
That's on me, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Don't touch my face. You wet, wet man.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
That's your left hand. Your right hand is always way
This one's
worse.
bad.
So anyway, let's continue. We used it anyway.
Okay.
Weak man. Oh, she's already finished. She's quick. Oh, what? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why?
A police main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? Ah!
I wonder if they're team in charge of if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
Don't go in there! Step one foot in there, and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Obad!
And we might step in there in
The next episode.
So like watch this episode. Thanks for tuning in just for all. Make sure to like and subscribe. And about 5 to be open, which is
every day.
bye bye.